Hi students, in this video I'll be going through the 2022 A Math Paper 1 question 7. Alright, so this is a question related to proofs in plane geometry. Alright, so let's read the question. Okay, so the diagram shows a circle with center O. Okay, circle with center O with diameter PQ. Okay, so PQ is the diameter of the circle and that's why it passes through the center of the circle. Okay, so the line PT is the tangent to the circle at point P. Right, the point R lies on the circle, and the tangent to the circle at R, okay, meets PT at S. So in other words, RS is also another tangent to the circle at point R. Okay, QRT is a straight line, and angle RPS equals to X. So angle RPS is over here, it's equals to X. Okay, prove in either order that angle RST. Okay, so they want us to show that this angle RST, they want us to show that it's 2x, right? So we're going to have to prove that this RST is 2x. Okay, and part 2, triangle RST is isosceles. Okay, so for this question, I'm going to start with to prove part 1 first. Okay, so they want us to show that RST is 2x, right? Okay, we already have one angle inside the triangle PRS, and angle RPS is X, correct? Okay, so let's think about whether we can find other angles inside the triangle. Okay, why do I want to find any other angle inside triangle PRS? Is because as long as I can find one more triangle, one more angle, either this one or this one, okay, in the triangle, then we'll be able to get RST already. All right. Okay, so let's see what are the info that we have so far. Okay, so let's go back to read the question. So proofs in plane geometry questions are usually not too difficult. Okay, so the idea is to analyze the question in a systematic way. Okay, so the line PT is a tangent. So this one is a tangent. Okay, so this one is a tangent. Okay, then is there any other tangent to the circle? So another one is this one, right? This line is also a tangent. Okay, so since these two lines are tangent and they meet at the point S, so you got to think about what properties related to tangents that we know of. Okay, so one of the properties that if you recall is that tangents from external point. Okay, so now S is an external point. S is a point that is outside the circle. That's why S is an external point, right? And then you have two tangents that are coming from S. One will touch the circle at P, one will touch the circle at R. And we know that if this is the case, then triangle PRS is going to be an isosceles triangle. Okay, because these two lengths, RS and PS, are now going to be equal. And this is the property because of tangents from external point S now. All right, so we are basically going to make use of this property, okay? Because if triangle PRS is isosceles, right, and then this angle here will have to be X. And if we know this angle, then we can prove that angle RST is going to be 2x. All right, so we're going to start writing down our working. Okay, so we're going to start by saying that PS is equals to RS. Okay, because PS and RS are tangents from external point S. All right, so part 1. Okay, so PS is equals to RS. Okay, and this because PS and RS are tangents from external point S. All right, so PS and RS are tangents from external point S. Okay, so if they are PS is equal to RS, then triangle PRS is isosceles, and angle PRS will be equal to angle RPS, right? So therefore, angle PRS will be equal to angle RPS. Okay, so this is because they are base angles of isosceles triangle PRS. right? And it's going to be equals to x, right? Okay, then if these two angles are equals to x, okay, if you realize that this angle RST is an exterior angle of the triangle PRS. Okay, so if you recall the property, exterior angle of triangle equals to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, okay, but even if you forget that property, you can always find this angle. This angle will be 180 minus x minus x. So it will be 180 minus 2x. Then 180 minus 180 minus 2x will give you this 2x. Okay, so if you forget the exterior angle of a triangle property, then you can go this longer method. Okay, okay, but we are going to use the exterior angle of triangle property. So angle RST, which is the angle that we want to prove, equals to angle PRS plus angle RPS. Okay, so this is the property exterior angle of triangle equals to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, so this will be equals to x plus x, which will be equals to 2x. Okay, so we have proven that angle RST is now equals to 2x. Okay, which is what they want us to prove in part 1. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at part 2. So I'm going to write the working here. Okay, but before we do part 2, let's fill in the info that we already know. So we know that this is a x, this is an isosceles, these two lengths are equal. So PRS is an isosceles triangle. We have proven that this is 2x, right? So in part 2, okay, they want us to show or prove that triangle RST is isosceles. So they want us to prove that this triangle RST over here is isosceles. So an isosceles triangle has either you prove that the two lengths are they have a pair of equal sides, okay, or you prove that they have a pair of equal angles. Okay, in this case, it's very difficult for us to show that ST is equals to RS, okay, directly, okay, because there are no lengths given inside this question, okay, and RST is a triangle that's outside the circle, okay, so we can't really it's totally outside the circle, so we can't really apply any circle properties to it, right? So maybe we will try to work on the angles. Okay, so now we're going to show that this angle is equals to this angle. Right, so let's look at this angle SRT first, because SRT is closer to the circle. It may be easier to find the angle. Are we able to find SRT in terms of x now? Okay, so we already know an x over here. Okay, if only we can find this angle, right? Okay, then we can use 180. Remember, QRT is a straight line, right? Then we can use 180 minus x minus angle QRP. Okay, so what is the angle QRP? Okay, so you see here, PQ is the diameter, right? So angle QRP is the angle that is formed at the circumference, right? Okay, from this from the two ends of the diameter. Okay, which means that is a right angle in a semicircle, right? Because PQR is a semicircle. Okay, and right angle in a semicircle, as the name suggests, will make angle PRQ, right, 90 degrees. Okay, so we're going to start our proof from here. Okay, so angle PRQ equals to 90 degrees. Okay, this is because it's a right angle in a semicircle. Okay, so it's a right angle in a semicircle. Okay, so if this is 90, then we will have no problem finding angle SRT already. Okay, because it's we just have to, they are adjacent angles on a straight line. So angle SRT will be 180 minus away the 90 degree, which is angle PRQ, okay, minus away x, right, which is angle PRS. Okay, so maybe I'll just write one extra step of working now, okay. So minus away angle PRQ minus away angle PRS. Okay, so 180 minus 90 minus x, which means that it's going to be 90 degree minus x, right? So this angle over here is 90 degree minus x. So all we need to do is find this angle over here. But this angle over here can be found so easily by taking 180 minus away the other two angles in the triangle, right? Okay, so angle STR, okay, will be 180 minus angle SRT minus away angle RST. Okay, so this will be angle sum of triangle. So minus away 2x, then minus away 90 degree minus x. So it will be 90 degree. Okay, 180 minus, maybe I'll just expand the whole thing. Easier for you to see, right? Okay, so 180 minus 2x minus 90 degree plus x, okay? Minus minus become plus. So this would mean that it's going to be equals to 90 degree minus x. Okay, which is the same angle. So it shows that this one is also 90 degree minus x. So these two angles are the same. Okay, so triangle RST is now isosceles. Okay, so since angle SRT equals to angle STR, triangle RST is isosceles. Alright, so this is the end of the solution. But as you can see, proofs in plane geometry questions are usually not too difficult. Okay, so don't be too afraid to try. First, you need to know the properties of the circles well in order to do the question. Okay, so you should do more practice and you'll become more familiar and more confident.